This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Nick Smoove is in the glow, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chris Davis steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now.
There you go.
Hellickson pauses. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Nick Smoove gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Varela ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Jays get the game's first. Nick Smoove stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
And it's really been a team effort to get those 9 wins. Everybody on the roster is contributing in some way, and when that happens, winning becomes contagious.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. And with that, Nick Smoove gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
All right, full time right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played. Will Myers will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to strike him out for the second time. sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nick Smooth will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, like again.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here we go.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Pedro Varela makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no for good reason.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bester. And welcome back to the downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this. Will Myers will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Out.
The second for one. Nick Smooth will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they don't get much bigger than that hit right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Hey, need you right here, kid.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Daniel Descalzo will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0-for-4 in that ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Tulowitzki for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Pedro Varela will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat, good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home. Nick Smooth will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Here you go.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out. In now, Jorge Soler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And this misses for ball.
No
Yasmani Grandal. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Troy Tulowitzki stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he misses with it for ball 4. Steve Pearce has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And that misses. Nick Smooth steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Number 2, second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here we go, kid.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Got it, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number. Pedro Varela will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Oh, play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Nick Smooth stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Nick Smooth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1.
Let fly, let's go right here. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there.
High chopper here, and not really much of a chance to get it out anywhere. You can see he tries to force it into second base, but that throw gets there too late.
Paul Goldschmidt strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind.
Jorge Soler will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Smooth to his right. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive it.
Nick Smooth digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there safely.
The first baseman.
Hey, no one better here.
Paul Goldschmidt digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he'll step off. Runner goes for third.
Your turn. Drive him in.
Storen's ready on his way with the 3-2. The short hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Now batting.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit